Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna be working on trying to figure out how to put subs in this truck. So I was talking to my friend that we did some stuff to her truck, and I got some stuff on the way for her truck. But regardless, okay, we're good. Anyway, regardless, I was talking to her about some stuff I want to do with this, and she completely reminded me that I have subs for this truck, an amp, and a wiring kit in the office. Well, we're actually about to pull the radio out. That'll probably be the next video to send off for warranty. So this will be like a perfect time to do this whole wiring thing for this. So we're gonna look, see if we can figure out how we can put subs in the back of this truck, because I don't have a box. So a lot of people put them behind the seat, which we could do, but I use that for storage. So we're thinking under the seat where this thing is. So we're running here. I'm gonna grab a Torx. We're gonna take this thing out and see what kind of room we're working with here. Alright guys, so I actually just finished this video up, and I wanted to mention, if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please get down there, hit that like button, drop me a comment, and smash that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. We're trying to hit 4,000 subscribers before the end of the year, so if you haven't already, please get down there, hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. But anyway, let's get back to the video. Alright guys, so it's a few days later. The other day, I had to leave out and go do some stuff with a friend, which is never a bad thing. But regardless, we did get the shelf thing out, as you can see. Now, I need to get a tape measure. We're going to measure this thing up, but the truck was in the shop because I was stripping the windows. You can see there. But like I said, I'm going to get this measured up. We don't have much room, so I don't know if this is going to work. But if nothing else, we could, let me do this. We could put something behind the seat. Take this out, because this, I mean, takes up a whole bunch of room. So we very well could take that little cover off and put something behind the seat. I know some companies make seat relocation deals that you can get. But regardless, like I said, I feel like, let me take that out of my pocket. I feel like you could take this out, which all this is kind of like a trim piece / sound deadener. So I don't know what you would do about these. Well, I mean, a sub box wouldn't go up that high. So I figure if a sub box stopped about here, he would be good. I wouldn't want to cut this one up, but something else I might could do is get one of these out of a junkyard and then cut it. That way I'm not cutting up this one. That way if I ever want to take these out or take the seats out and do captain seats back here like I thought about doing, then I will have this trim piece. But if I ever want to take this bench seat out and put captains back here with a console like that one, I could do so, and then just take my nice trim piece and put back in, or build a, custom one or something like that. I will lose my little box here that I think the spare tire tools are supposed to go in anyway. So that's the thing. But like I said, might have to take this out and just put something here. So that's not a terrible big thing, because there's a pretty good deal of room back here. So my back window doesn't really work anyway, because some genius, I think we tucked it behind here, but some genius cut the cable at the window. So that's that. But regardless, I'm gonna get a tape measure. I'm gonna do some measuring, see what I can figure out, because as I mentioned, I think earlier in this video, I'm about to have to pull my radio out and send it to get warranted. And if the radio's out and that dash piece is off, that's like prime time to do the subs, because the radio's already out. so I can run my wiring and all of that kind of thing. So, I mean, that's that. But we'll take our handy dandy little 10-foot tape measure. We'll get this measured up. But yeah, like I said, if I'm taking the radio out anyway, that's like prime time to do that. I also have yet to hook up the reverse trigger for that. It's all kind of rolled up in this little cubby right here. And something else. I don't remember what the other thing was. We labeled it. We'll just have to look. But I need to do that as well. So the radio warranty thing is going to take about 2 weeks. So I'm hoping to figure out something about subs in a box in that time. We'll go ahead, do the wiring, get it all ran, have my amp where I want my amp at, and everything else. So anyway, I'm going to take, like I said, do some measuring here, here and under the seat. Now, I mean, obviously there's more room than what it looks like here because this steps down that much or more. So we'll figure something out, and we'll either build a box or I'll look for a box or something. But the 2 brand new SCAR 10s that have been sitting in my office for almost 3 years now need a home, not in my office. So we'll figure something out, and we'll see where we can put these things. I don't want to build a box and put them on top of my seat. I don't have children, but like I was saying before my alarm went off, I don't have children, but I have friends that do. They don't ever ride in this truck, but I want the capability to, you know, if we go to a car show or something and they want to come, they can ride with me, or you know, whatever. If I have, well, no, I can't really say that because I don't really have that many friends. But I was gonna say, if I have more friends than I do, we could have 4 friends and then me as the driver. But yeah, that's that's the thing. So regardless, we'll figure something out and whatnot. Now, another thing with this is there's a hump right there. So if we built something, it would have to be from the bottom of the hump over, and I don't know if that's enough room to fit 2 10s. So that's that. But I mean, I guess we could put one here and one over there or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But like I said, I'm gonna do some measuring here, see what kind of room we're working with, you know, for kind of what we need to do, and I'll let y'all know what I can figure out. All right, so over here we have from, you know, here on the carpet, which is kind of where this stops back here, from there to the very bottom of the seat, we have 5 inches, which I don't know, it's not a lot. Well, I guess it depends on who you ask or what kind of space you're dealing with, but in this situation, for putting a, you know, 10-inch sub on the seat, that's not much. Another thing I thought about is here we have a hole in the carpet from the stupid shelf thing. So if I build a box, it really needs to come out to like here, which is not a great thing because that's getting into your foot room, and you're going to kick it getting in and out, because there's not much room here either. And I know when I've sat in the back seat of this truck, you know, like 3 or 4 times that I've always kicked this or this getting in. So if you have a protruding sub box, it makes it even worse. But I don't want to not have that covered, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking we're doing behind the seat. But regardless, I'm gonna do some, I can't do that one-handed. I'm gonna do some measuring here, and we're gonna see what we can figure out about behind the seat and what kind of room we have. Because if I need to order something to move this up or out, then I need to figure that out too. So anyway, or we might could even build something. I don't know. Because this is on an angle, so going up and out is not like a big deal. You put a spacer under here, you know, machine you up some kind of spacer or fabricate some kind of spacer up. I know some people say, oh, you use a 2x4, and I guess you could, but it's not exactly what we're going for here. So you could space this up pretty easy, and then you'll have to probably figure out something about the back. I've had this back seat out before. I don't remember how it attaches in the rear, but I know the front would be easy to move it up and out this way. So like I said, I'm gonna fold this down. We're gonna do some measuring, but I thought I would tell y'all that we got 5 inches there of height. So anyway, I got an ant biting me on the foot, but we're gonna keep going here and do some more measuring. Okay, so back here, I did some measuring. Now, I don't know if y'all can tell, but there's this, which is the back of the seat, and then there's like a bunch more room, probably, you know, a whole finger to like the bottom of the seat. But to the back right here, from here to this flat spot is 6.5 inches. So if y'all remember, 5 inches under the seat, we got 6.5 there, and then like I said, we got a pretty good bit more on the bottom of that. So if we built a tapered box, and then put the subs as low as you could get them, you would probably be pretty good, but you'd have to be careful not to make it too tapered because your sub might hit the back and then have a gap here and it close up as you go down. But regardless, like I said, this would be like prime time for doing this because I'm about to pull my radio out. So yeah, that's that. And again, we could make some spacers for this and then figure out about back here. I don't remember how these bolt down in the rear, or if they bolt down in the rear. I would imagine they do. Or there might just be a bolt like right in here. I don't remember for sure. Regardless though, we could move the seat forward up a little bit. We'll just have to see. So again, the bad thing about putting it under the seat is we need to cover up that hole from the shelf. And we need to seal it too, because I think it goes to the bottom of the cab. I think it's a blind hole. I think's how you say that. Anyway, but we need to do something with that, because I don't want to look at that in my carpet if we leave the shelf out. So that's that. But like I said, I want to do the two, they're 10s. They're 2 Scar 10s. I kind of want to do them on both on this side and then have that over there, because that's where my Starlight headliner motor is. And then I can also put like straps and stuff over there as well. Or, you know, we might get real fancy and try to build us one of them fancy under seat storage deals, doohickeys, for straps and that kind of thing. But regardless, that's what we're working with. Again, I don't want to put subs on top of the seat because, like I said, I got a couple friends, you know. And like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this one-handed either. Oh my goodness. But like I said, one of my friends does have kids. My sister and them, they're about to have kids, so, or a kid. I don't know about the rest, but regardless, I want to be able to have a back seat is what I'm getting at. This truck's got leather seats. I don't want to cover them up. Even if I do ride around with the back of this one, which, let's see, yeah. Even if I do ride around like this all the time, and like I said too, another thing is that hump kind of screws us, if we're being honest, because there's not enough room here. Let me see if I can get this. So from the hump to there, a little less than 19 inches, a little more than 18 and a half, but less than 19. I didn't get too close to look at it, but you get the idea. If you're doing 2 10s, that ain't enough. So you'd have to do one here and then one over there, build 2 separate boxes. Another thing I thought about is just getting some of the like pre-made slanted style boxes that you could get. I know it sounds weird, but like Best Buy or Walmart or something like that with the like pre-set up subs. I could find some of those on Marketplace or something that have a blown up sub or something like that to do as well. But anyway, I got my measurements, so I'm gonna do some searching. I'm not gonna set this down because I won't put it back in my toolbox. But like I said, I'm gonna do some searching, see what I can figure out. But anyway, guys, if it looks like I'm tired, that's because I am. But now that I got my measurements on this, I'm gonna do some looking, see what I can figure out. If I can find something on Marketplace that'll work, that'll be fantastic. Because I'm not sure if I want to leave 10s in this truck. I don't know. I just want to see how it does. I have 2 10s in the white truck on 1500 watts. They do okay. They do really good. But it's an extended cab. There's a crew cab. They bump really nice, but I think they're like way more, way less sub than I have amp. That box is kind of rattling itself apart. It's been wet too many times, and you know, that kind of thing, because this window in that truck leaks a little bit. So that's because the trim piece thing is not on it. And that truck's got the weird thing where you squeeze it, you pop the thing out, and then the window like folds out like the old school trucks do. They don't roll down like these, but regardless, that box is kind of falling apart, or I would take it, but then we're back to the same thing of putting a box on top of the seat, and I don't want to do that. So we're gonna be complicated here. But yeah, I mean, I want to find something, so we're gonna do some looking, and like I said, if I can find something on Marketplace, you know, like the pre-made wedge style boxes, or you know, whatever, that would be great. Because I don't want to wait on anything, for being honest, and I'm kind of being cheap, which I don't know why. Some things I'm cheap about and some things I ain't. But like I said, it is what it is. We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out, because again, that's prime time when I pull that radio out to go ahead and do this and get it done. So I'm gonna do some looking for some boxes, or ask some different boxes. If I can find one that's built for one of these trucks locally for behind the seat, that would be amazing. So yeah, but again, I'm gonna do some looking, see what I can find. We'll make something work, because I want subs in this truck. It kind of needs it. The door speakers in this are really not really impressed. Neither am I really the whole sound in this truck. It's not real loud. The 300 factory system, it is a Boston Acoustic system, but it blows this thing out of the water. So we're gonna figure something out. But anyway, guys, I guess and yes, it's been raining, so this thing's filthy. But perks of not parking on a concrete pad, or perks of not parking on a concrete pad. But regardless, it's like 10:30 at night. I should probably go in and get some sleep, because I really haven't the last like week. So I should probably do that, but I'll probably go in and edit the 2 videos that I filmed tonight and start on the 3rd one that I started on. Start editing the one that I started the other day. I started one yesterday at like 4 a.m. and I never finished it. So I need to finish that video tomorrow if it's not raining. But either way, I think we know what we need to do here. So I'm going to get to searching, see what I can find. And, yeah. So, anyway, guys, I guess that's going to be a wrap for this one. So, with that being said, if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.